Hi ladies, my name is Alison McGardle. I'm a board member at Women's Irish Network, and at the moment we're encouraging some of our members to do guest blogs, guest Instagrams, and I thought for my party trick I'd show you how to make a tarte tatin. So I'm not a professional baker or chef, but cooking is something I really enjoy and it's keeping me going during very weird times. So I chose tarte tatin, which is a puff pastry and caramelised apple-based dessert. And I chose it because it's quite easily adaptable. So I'm using apples, which is the traditional way you make a tarte tatin, but it's something that you could make with bananas or pears. You can even make savoury ones with red onion or beetroots. I have some very old damaged apples, so that's why I'm doing it the traditional way today. You also need puff pastry. This is an attempt at homemade puff pastry. You do not need to make homemade puff pastry. And I think it's probably easier at the moment to get the kind of flat pack where the little squares of puff pastry that you get in supermarket freezers than flour or butter. But I happen to be able to try some and to find some, and I happen to have some time on my hands. So I gave it a go. We'll see how it goes. And then equal parts butter and sugar. So 100 grams of each. And that's all we need. So I'm going to get peeling these apples, and then we'll get cooking. Rolled out my puff pastry. We decided not to film this because I had to use a wine bottle instead of a rolling pin, but I feel now that I need to confess that that's what I did. But it seems okay. I used a plate which is about the same size as the biggest point of the pan to gauge the size of it. So that's ready to go. Here I have pretty large and deep pan where we're going to put both our apples and our puff pastry. But for now, we've just got the butter and the sugar in here. I've got it on a really low heat to start melting the butter and start melting the sugar into it, and it will turn into a caramel. So when it's darkening colour, just about ready. If it starts looking kind of dry or clumpy and it's not going any darker, add in a few tablespoons of water and mix it in really quickly and really thoroughly. And that should help it, kind of the sugar dissolve a bit more and help it brown a bit more until you get something like this. You've got that. If you used unsalted butter, add in some salt. I use salted butter, but I'm still going to add in some salt because I like my baked goods heavily salted. There we go. Alright, so we may have taken a brief hiatus and the apples are a little bit brown, but it'll still taste good. So to assemble them in the pan, you can go kind of on their side and make like a flower pattern. I like putting them round side down because you get all of these kind of nice domes when you flip it over. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to grab our puff pastry. So you want to flip it over the pan gently. Get a spatula or similar, or in this case half of a broken tongs, and just get the puff pastry down the sides of the apples. And what that does is it kind of pushes the edges of the puff pastry into the caramel, so when it's cooked you get these kind of like really crispy caramelized buttery edges around the top of your tart. And get a fork make some air pockets for it. Okay, that's ready to go in the oven. So oven is at 180. I'm going to put it in for about 30 minutes. At that point, the pastry should be puffed and it should be golden brown across, and you should start to see caramel around the edges of your pan. Okay. And off we go. Got that nice caramel on the outside. Check that out. Alright. Just gonna leave it rest for a while. Quite nervous about this. Okay. Plate. This is still hot. So I've left it to rest for like 5 minutes. And now we're gonna attempt to turn it over. Wait. Ta-da.
Wow.
I have to have a little manual rearrangement, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Got the final product. Lovely jammy apples, crispy pastry.
Hot.
Oh, we may have gotten slightly distracted by the tarte tatin and forgotten to do a closing statement. So I just wanted to show you the final product again, now with a quarter missing. And say thank you very much for tuning in. If you do make a tarte tatin, we would love to see it. So please tag Women's Irish Network on social. Stay safe and happy baking.